Okay. Hello, hello. We are back on for PM session, boys. Start of the week. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see what we have here. Looks like I'm pushing higher. We have a large gap here. Pretty much a big range. Oh, wow. That was a large spike. Let's see what we can do here. This is just financial juice. All these of Trump, Iran will be blown off if attacks U.S. ships at 12:53, and then Iran's now more flexible in talks. Just because he said that, we're getting some moves back up. This is just like I don't even believe it anymore. But there's just a lot of stuff happening. And we're getting pushed back up now. From 600s, this is like almost a 200 point push back up. Look at that. All I need to see is one day showing red, and then we'll be able to see some downside. But we haven't seen that yet, which is a little bit difficult for us to just play lower. I feel like today might be a start, but closure is everything. Let me see. Where's my lo-fi? There it is. I'm gonna turn some lo-fi on a little bit. Okay. See if we can get a good trade. We're filling this gap here. I want to see if we can reject. This might be. I'm gonna try one short attempt, but I'm gonna wait for it to turn down. I'm not gonna just jab while it's moving hot. Let's just leave it strong and balanced first. If we don't even get a retrace, then that's it. What do you guys think? It's at a tough time. We already in the daily for right for ES. This could just easily just retrace for higher, just like it's been doing. And we just see like so many gaps created without being untouched for especially for NQ. ES very similar too. All we need for downside is literally one strong closure through it, and I'm sure we could previously close. Just not being able to do that has been choking us. Oh, I might have put it too loud. My bad. I forgot. Last time I streamed was FOMC, and we had to put it on the max. Wait for 8:15 short. That's like a pretty much a retrace back to the midpoint here. So Monday morning, Monday afternoon. This is looking bullish though. Let's see. I like just watching financial news to see what's happening. Iran has taken some shots at unrelated nations with respect to the ship movement, Project Freedom, including a South Korean cargo ship. Perhaps it's time for South Korea to come and join the mission. We shot down 7 small boats, or as they like to call them, fast boats. It's all they have left, other than the South Korean ship. There has been at this very moment no damage going through the strait. Secretary of War. The market is just running off of headlines at this rate. Headlines and semiconductors. If you guys seen semiconductors too, this is the daily chart I have for basically the top 6 highest value company. We have a few that's like underperforming. So the bottom 2, Amazon and Google, way performing right now. Already at all-time highs. Google's still holding, we're just pushing through. And then we have Meta and Microsoft, the 2 up here. They're the one underperforming right now. Nvidia is also starting to turn back down. Apple just missed all-time highs. I think it probably hit all-time highs after hours though. But this looks more upside right now. I want to try to follow the trend here until I see otherwise. What could he have done here? Yeah, 1 minute gap where we attempted to retrace, fell lower. No SMT here. Closed up, and then we just created an inversion that I'm sure many of you guys use for confirmation here. We got a few retraces, and then just push higher. Let's see what we get. It's kind of just stuck here right now, but I'm most likely leaning to continue long until we get a flip. Got some lucid cases to give out to today, guys. Not much right now, but I think we're gonna drag lower. There we go. Get some pressure here. We have a 5-minute here. If this is pretty much straight for me. We already got a nice retrace. If we can get a closure on the 5-minute, I'm gonna use this for my bias to play lower. If this holds, I'm gonna have to try for the long. The range has been pretty much both sides. We got after hours, it pushed to all-time highs. And then pretty much this drive, this is purely headlines. Right when 6 a.m., I think, it dropped, was it 2 missiles hit a ship, which turns out to be false, so they bought it back up. And then, again, another headline, ironically, was like missile strikes to somewhere. UAE, I think? So we got a slight tap in right now. That's not even much for even to try a long attempt it. You bullish? I feel like I'm leaning down, but I'm willing to long it if I see some like, you know, we don't want to turn down. We just hold this 5-minute structure because we already clearly flipped very promisingly. This is also a BPR. This is like pretty spot on right now. We took the lows, 5-minute inversion, created a 5-minute balance, BPR. How beautifully, like that's 2 wicks here too. So even create like a breaker structure too, which this is like pretty much textbook long setups. So you had like opportunity to long the version closure. And then when it retraces back down, this is another PPR opportunity with a stop under. And then once we close above, this is a breaker here. Retrace back into that 5-minute. This is also another long attempt. So this is like hindsight, but pretty much classic. It's holding very nicely though. Monday morning. See if we can start out the week with a 1-for-1 trade. Just that's all I'm looking for. I think I'm not sure how well we'll get for PM price action. We had a lot of moves, basically London time. and then New York AM. PM so far, I feel like it's gonna consolidate. So hopefully we just get an easy trade. Not really asking for much. Yeah, let's just get a base hit and then call it a day. Gonna take Asia highs. I'm not sure if it'll get there. I feel like there's just way too many headlines right now. That's like troublesome. But you know, the whole week. We'll see. About 870, would not be surprised if I leave money on the table. I feel like with what's happening lately with just the headlines, it's kind of hard because you could be long very nicely, and you're holding for like, let's say, all-time highs, and then one news spike just takes you out to break even when you're up like 100 plus. So do you ever have a trade? I haven't had a trade yet. I'm waiting. Right now, this is pretty much bullish, but we retrace perfectly into this 15-minute structure. I'm open to being both sides. You bought an account from Marketplace on Sunday morning, but have not received any email. Yeah, I think if you look at any of your announcements on Discord or even on the websites, the old and new one, we posted that there's a maintenance right now. So everything's in pause until it's just going to be back on most likely by end of day. So this 5-minute flips, I am willing to play lower. But if this holds, I'm going to most likely long this imbalance. Pretty nasty drive there. Have you on Tracy's? I have not traded on Tracy's yet. Honestly, the only other platform I trade Quantower before. I trade Rhythmic. Those are like kind of okay. Quantower is like decent, but like nothing special. TradeVate Ninja is like the same thing that the interchangeable. They're good. Projects, I would say, is a good competitor. If I were to be honest, they have a lot of good tools. You can trade a mobile. There's a lot of good things with it. So I would just focus on Ninja Trader. All right, let's see. This could just fill and push back up also. You guys had slippage. Slippage happens normally when you're trading the markets. It depends how bad the slippage is. Like if you're trading like volatile markets and you get like 5 points or something like that, that's normal, but it depends. Maybe if you do a direct comparison, just use sim accounts versus sim accounts. One on TradeVate and one Ninja, and just do like a trade copier market buy and see what happens. That's like the true testament, but slippage will happen in every platform. It just depends the severity of it. Because some people can just market order at 9:30 and they're like, oh, I got slippage. It's like, no shit, man. You bullish or bearish? I'm like completely neutral right now. I can play both sides here. Bullish on the lower time frame, but I feel like higher time frame, I'm not ready to flip yet, but like we have some claims to do so. I feel like it's good to be neutral here because I feel like majority is saying upside, and there's like that we're starting to turn down depending on what happens end of day. If we end the day lower, the next day is most likely gonna try to be more bearish. Five-minute closes in 2 minutes here. Let's just see. It's holding. Got a feeling this is just gonna go up. That's what it's been doing, so your feeling is like somewhat accurate. This is still like not showing anything, but we do have this 5 minute here. So like close back above. I'm looking to just probably just long the first 1 minute I see. I just need this to close lower before I commit to downside. Let me know if there's any headlines that's like strong. UAE declared war on Iran. Is that true? So like this is where it's like throwing me off the loop. Like, why is UAE fighting Iran here? I know they're close, but like close in proximity. But it was like kind of random to me. Like I didn't expect there was like missiles to be launched from Iran. I feel like I'm just out of the loop in this. I just thought it was like U.S. and Israel versus Iran because they're allied with the U.S. So why not they just go for the U.S. ships instead of attacking like U.S. allies? Yep, this is still holding. Military. I have the financial news pulled up. Source warns UAE against becoming pawns of Israel. Says wrong move will bring severe responses. Just so much for the ceasefire. Are you long this? I'm waiting to see. We might be though. We might be depending on this closure. So we're kind of on both sides right now. We filled the 5 minute here, which is good. Now I just want to see if we could get a nice impulse candle. Just like waiting. This is like still like just bouncing both sides right now. I don't think we should make a move yet. Oh, someone posted the tweet. The UAE is set to declare war on Iran. They're expected to lead an Arab coalition to overthrow the... Whoa, what the... That's interesting. Are you better at entry exit? I feel like I'm better at entry exit. I'm not sure. Exit, I could also do better, honestly. I feel like I tend to leave money on the table. Is it tweet now from the UAE? That's true, that's true. But they did get attacked already, though, with missile strikes, and they had, like, missile defenses. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's, like, related. It's not out of the blue. Ready to pop some lucid cases, guys? This is bearish news. I feel like every news ideally is bearish, but it's also bullish at the same time. This is like so much wicks that like you can't even say this is bullish or bearish yet. Short term. Can I ask your guys' honest thoughts on the new plan from Alpha? This is Ben from that works from Alpha here. Oh, pull back. So from what my understanding here, there's an activation fee model and there's a no activation fee model. No activation fee is 150, which is kind of like top step style, but the cost is pretty low. This is basically like top step structure. No activation fee here. 120, 200, 284, and then here's the rules. I think. Let's see, max payout 6K. So this is bringing back like old top step. 6K payout cap. I guess they're like, oh, top step just changed their rules. Let's make it like it. I feel like I thought they were expensive, but I didn't know the payout caps were large. Like 6,000 is massive. First payout's only 2,000. I need to do more. I need to look into it because I haven't seen much of it yet. But I do hear strong demands though. That's one thing. Everyone's hyping Lucid. I'm hyping Lucid. Like, what's not to hype about? They're just doing very well. They used to be 15K. That's for the advanced plan. So advanced plan is even more expensive. LWLGs give me a free vacation. How much are you up with that? Free vacation would be like what? You need to be up like 10,000, 8,000 to get like a really nice free vacation for 2 weeks with a partner, not by yourself. Are you planning to add next gen? I have not heard of many demands with next gen. 17 gig profit, that's good. The only thing people want to add is, I think it's like top 1 features and funded features family. Surprisingly, people are looking to see funded features family, but top 1 features is also another top pick. I think that's it. I'm not sure this. Oh, funded seat suit. Those are the 3. They're very tiny though, so I don't think they're gonna attract many people. So Nasdaq Trader UK is asking a question. You guys can answer this. He's asking, why would anyone trade through a prop firm instead of their own account? What do you guys think? I feel like my answer is always like consistent. It's like a no-brainer, but there's like a lot of reasons why you should trade a prop versus your own live. We'll be on tomorrow. Today's been very slow. Cheaper entry is good. Low requirement for large capital. Exactly. Like you could have $1,000 to your name, spend $100, and then be able to trade like 5 minis, 10 minis, 3 minis, 1 mini. Why not add all the known firms for review? We're planning to do that. We're adding Top Step, Apex, Top One, Fund of Future Family. Now, not to partner, but just for reviews. And for the right reason, you're saying Trustpilot is going down the drain. It's because they're paid. The firms, they could just ask them to remove some reviews. Some of the reviews are just like one word, like good, or like good firm, which is pointless. Nothing to work with. So that's the next step too. This is our current reviews right now. We have only our partners. 9.3 on Lucid. Here's like the ratings. Here's the top highlight. Stratify, people were saying expensive for it. Alpha Futures, expensive. But a lot of people are just saying expensive. I think that's just overused. Another one, 43% of people saying expensive. This is the only different one. Take Profit Trader is poor support. You guys agree with that? I feel like, yeah, look at customer care is like 7.3. That's like 90 reviews so far, which we only started collecting like recently. Expensive and poor. All right, 5-minute closure, and I'm gonna look to long those guys. TradeFi, I don't think it should be labeled expensive though. Only 19% of people mark that though. I feel like that's like an easy answer for any prop firm, unless you're trading like the cheapest one. Are you and Lanto business partner? If so, why don't you charge anything monthly or have your own code? I do things for free. He does a lot for his Discord. I'm gonna be real with you guys. His Discord is a lot of work where I feel like I don't want to even think about it. There's like, for the live stream, I trade for 2 hours and like I don't have to do anything else. He has to trade, he has to leave a review, he has to answer questions. And any like newbies who joins will have the same like complaints, and he's entitled, or he's like kind of obligated to help them because, you know, they're a user. If I did reviews on the 30th, when I expect to get the reviewed by SPF, it's probably gonna be bi-weekly for the one more time, and then it's gonna be weekly, and then after that it's gonna be like every few days. Hopefully just instant after its approval. What we don't want to do is just approve things and then take it back. It's like multiple people reviewing the reviews, ironically. I don't think I'm going to go back to the paid process. I feel like it's a lot of work. I eventually do not want to be obligated to do anything. I want to do stuff for myself. So like, if I want to make content, I can do that. If I want to live stream, I can do that. The only thing I'm obligated to do is like, if you have tickets, I'm usually the one with other people helping that. Okay. Look at that closure. Anything SPF related will be like my obligation, I guess. But that's because I'm just building the business up. How big is Lancer? He's like he was in shape before, but me and him are not the best in shape. I think he's like 230 in weight. Maybe 220, maybe 220 actually. It was worse when before we came to Puerto Rico, but then he went to the gym. He started walking to the gym because he doesn't have a car. And it's like I want to say like a 12-minute walk from the neighborhood. The neighborhood is like I can drive there in 2-3 minutes. It's a pretty good walk though. It's like a nice walkway, sidewalks, like trees everywhere. I just been driving. Okay, we're likely gonna try play the long. Most likely the longest retrace, honestly. How do you manage a relationship between your girlfriend and moving to Puerto Rico? She's with me. Not right now though, because she visited home. So I'm like home alone because Lanto's not here either. But yeah, just try to. I think the one thing is like when you're a trader, it's so easy to get lost in the sauce because you could trade Asia, you could trade London, you could trade New York AM PM. You could include the charts. Something that I have, something that I want to work on is to allocate more time to myself and um, like basically life because I've just been working. I need to get along here. So wait, we got the 5-minute closure at 155. This is 155 here. Just basically, it's also more consistent to not trade 24/7, just to pick what your ideal time to trade is. How much does it cost to move to Puerto Rico? It doesn't cost that much. Um, maybe the cost of living is a little bit more expensive, depending on where you're used to. If you're used to like New Jersey or California, it would be like probably the same or less. Florida, I would say like this is like 25% higher. Like a house here, I could probably buy if there's like a million house here, I could probably buy it in Florida for like 750. And then there's like 11% sales tax. Florida's like 7%. It's just relative though. I'm most likely gonna try to long this, guys. This is what I'm looking at right now. Ideally, we get the long before we take out the high. No, guys, I'm clearly not in. This is like, maybe you guys are new here, but we have confirmation. We're waiting for the retrace. We're looking for this 5-minute drive into long. This is like where I'm looking to enter from. The area doesn't have to be exact, but just within the 5-minute structure. This is where I want to look to put my stop, and then this is where I'm looking to TP. Come on. Don't leave me hanging now. New 4-hour too, right? Yeah. Every dip has just been bought. I feel like sometime this week, I'm not sure if it's gonna be headlines or whatever, like something that like is actually something that sticks. The moment we stop buying dips, just keep on selling, and people will just buy, it's gonna be nasty. And I feel like that would reset the market because this is pretty disgusting here. Like literally every retrace is just bought up immediately, and we just had like consecutive up close candle. Like even the weekly, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weekly, and this is already higher than the previous candle already. Not sure if this closes, it'll be still Monday, but every dip, man, is eating this up. Crazy. Can we get this long though? I'm still open and long in there. Lucid case if 815 rejects. 816 right now. What happens if it goes through like 830s then? You need to put up something. Mm-hmm. If you were in this long, what your target speed? Most likely this 5-minute fill first, and then just let that trail out from there. Here's a drop. Low key 8.15 wasn't too bad, but let's see if this holds. I still think we should long this though. I feel like it. I think it's a decent attempt, but it's much better if we got it before. Let's see if we get this trade. I think it's still worth it. I think this is a tight stop, and we should be able to keep on going up. Should we open the loser case, guys? I need to turn off my screen real quick. Oh, I clutched it. Every time I open the notes app, the lucid cases pops up in my screen that I don't want to showcase. That would have been really bad. Alright, let me find... Where the hell is... Oh, the vault. Okay. Okay, we're initiating it. Let's see what we get. Last time this was broken, where like it doesn't do anything. I have to refresh. It's doing it again. I'm about to refresh. Let's see what I got. I got a 50k flex. That's better than a 25k flex though. I'm waiting for the dev to create like a giveaway tab for the dashboard of SPF, and you guys can just like enter and we just randomly give it out. Easier. What is a lucid suitcase? No one said a suitcase. I thought it was a lucid crate, but it's a lucid case. We might be selling them in the marketplace. Just I think people might enjoy that more. It's like a random account. I think that'd be very, very cool. But yeah, you get a loose case. It's like a guaranteed account, 25K to 150K. Any plan type. It could be direct funded. You know, we did a we did a, what is it called? A 20 count giveaway with Lanto. I don't know if you guys saw. We did like 1,000 participant. How should we give out the loser case? Let's give out the prize first. Should we just guess a number and we'll just do randomize it? 1 through 100. First person to get it, one try only. Let's do that right now. Start. Let's do 1 to 150. 150. 1 to 200. Final answer. Final. I forgot there's like 400 people here. I'll tell you what. Once, yeah. Let's 1-200 is fine. I think that's plenty. I'll be able to look up the answer. Why is there so many numbers? Okay, I'm gonna press it, and I'm gonna not share the number until I look for the final answer, just in case someone change it. So you're gonna see me press it here. I pressed it, and then I have the number. Let me see if I can find the number real quick. Oh. Oh no. I think someone's been spamming. I don't know why I have the history right now pulled up. It might have been deleted. No one got it from what I can see so far. Yeah, no one got it yet. There's just way too many spam right now. I feel like there's someone just spamming it. That's why there's like 500 comments when there's 400 people here. Look at this. This person actually got the number, but I looked at it and then you see this. Like what? Why? They don't make no sense. We can't do that. The spam just ruined it. Now we can't even see it. We gotta do a different way. It was 109. But I can't even see it anymore. This is Discord. Let's just do Discord then. Oh, you know, I can do slow mode, right? How do I do slow mode? That would be perfect, actually. Slow mode temporarily. All right, let's do Discord for now. We'll do 2 accounts. One for the Lucid case, which is a free flex, and the other one for 700 points, 725 points. Discord, I don't want people to spam it or have multiple entries. But yeah, let's just do it for now. All right, I did 2 minutes just so you guys have enough time. Oh, let me look at the charts here too. We got a retrace here, 15-minute back down. We also have a 15-minute here. I like the long if we could have gotten it before the drive to the 15-minute gap, before the high. Now it's getting a little iffy here. I guess we got distracted from the giveaways. I want to see if we can get this maybe long this 15-minute here. 8:15, yeah, 8:18, yeah, 8:19 high. That's pretty accurate. You got it pretty spot on. You know what you should have put up? You should just shorted it and made some money. Have some confidence. I think we can drive a little lower before we try longs first. Trump is speaking in 40 minutes. If you want to enter the giveaway, go on the giveaway channel. You just press this confetti. We have 193 entries so far. First person who gets the free prize from the loose case. And then the other one gets the points. You don't see in the channel, still have 23 seconds, but I'll send you the link. Maybe you could just jump in fast. Let's eye for a trade. I want 1 base hit today, guys. That's all I'm asking. Giveaway winner is Moroccan Lion. You get the Moroccan. What the hell? And then Fusion gets the points. I think we can go lower, yeah. Let's see if this closes. This is pretty aggressive right now. Longs, I think I would like lower now. I think this was a pretty aggressive one. Only if we didn't take on turn high, but we drove in already. We might be flipping our bias, depending on how aggressive we are. No trades yet, guys. It's a pretty nasty turn. Pretty nasty grind down, too. Jesus Vlog Cuba, you're at serious risk of losing your home this last month. Behind a basic build like internet phone, I've been grinding with props. I wouldn't rely on trading to be able to support your life. I feel like that is very dangerous and for the most part never succeeds. I think like I've seen this happen like 95% of the time. It doesn't go well because your mental's not there. You're thinking about trying to be good when you know it's not gonna work. Might get a breaker or two. This is nice. Very aggressive though. That's what you do. Trading is your main income. I'm saying like if you're in debt and you're trying to trade to get out of it. When I started trading, I didn't have debt. I had the savings. So there's a difference. Like let's say like there's many times someone's like, oh, I have like a 200K in debt. I try to take a loan and use it to trade and I lost it. I'm trying to take another loan and try to see if I can make it back. That's where it gets very dangerous. Trading to make money is fine, but trading to like get over debt and you're like stressing about it, that's a difference. Yeah, today is just it feels like it's just so one directional. Like, are you serious, chat? Can we like get any entry? I guess we got a 1 hour gap, retrace and just filled it perfectly. Now we're driving lower. What do you guys think? Short this now? If we short this, can we get this closure on the 5 minute first? And we have a nice gap to short any retrace. That's if we don't just die first. I just needed one base set. Like, if this is a short, I'm willing to, I'm happy with that. Can we get that? ES weaker, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Short has been a little bit better on ES for me. Look at this, just complete drive down. Now we're already inside the 15-minute gap. Let me be real. This is like somewhat difficult to trade for me because it's tough to get an entry when you're waiting for something and then it just goes. Question about the payout rewards, payout bonus, right? Once per account, or is it every time you get payout? It's every time. That's where it makes it the best part. So others might try to like, you only get one time. I've seen someone post on Twitter, they're like, you pass something, you get a payout, you get one account each, but they're like, it's limited only. And then a lot of people were trashing that just because like, you could have like 5 accounts and like 50 people try to do it, and then you're like, oh, we're out of account, sorry. That was like a little scummy. What happens when you max out account allocation? That's a good question. You get points. Points that doesn't expire, you could use for different firms, or you could save up for bigger accounts when you need it. Like we have like the system ready to go. Like no joke. This is already that retrace that I was looking for. This is where I was thinking actually to look for longs. I hate to keep on flipping my bias back and forth, but let me see if this can hold and come back up. And then we might just join for the long instead. What was the biggest winner trade on your live account? I think like 90,000. 9,000. Unless you're talking about like day trading. If it's swing trading, I don't count swing trading. Swing trading is like a whole different beast. But if it's day trading, I think it was like 90,000 very quick. Jeez, man. Let's see this close first. I'm gonna demonstrate this too, just so you guys can see visually. This is what I'm thinking. We already got a 15-minute retrace. If I'm still bullish, I'm looking for anywhere within this vicinity here. Well, especially after this closure. This is the you can say like change the delivery even. Like I'm flipping my bias so many times. It's kind of crazy. But I'm already set to be like nimble. Let's see with this entry. If we get this entry, I'm gonna join for it. So I'm looking for a retrace back down here and then push up. Here we go. We're gonna see if we can get this entry here. I'm gonna put my stop a little bit lower. I'll see. I think this is good enough stop this wick low, but we could easily come back lower. I'm just gonna watch to see how we hold this area. So we're gonna try that long now and see if this holds. I would ideally like it under the 15-minute gap, but that's like very, very low. I'm gonna try to get the last fill in this inversion here. And then this will be my first attempt for long. Let's see. The sales has been pretty aggressive, but let's see how this pans out. Still driving it lower right now. Give it some more time. I think this is still holding. This is what I have. If someone's asking about 2 minutes, this is just for trading view so I can showcase. This is my live count right now of 3. Okay. We need to really get through this. Still holding on ES2. It's just pretty much at entry still. Now this is not holding as well. Let's see. Still very early right now. Mm-hmm. Still just sitting here, but I need to see this turn soon, man. Yeah, it's stalling right now. That's the AV part. No willingness right now at all. Now it's starting to sell here. What is this? Oh, I moved something. I think we're going lower. Let's see. Give it this closure. If we close under it, I'm gonna most likely get out of it. So weak now, man. Just when I wanted to give it a shot. Tough cookie. It needs to see some strength very soon. It's not. This is running out of time. Is it because someone said like Trump is speaking soon? That we're not moving at all? We're just pinned here. Yeah, this is Stalin. This is Stalin. What's your TP? I honestly want the whole 50-minute gap fill. This is ideal. Shit, moving things again. Near our entry again, but I need to see some more power for me to like this trade. Two PM just sucks. This is PM price action right now. Too many downward pressure right now that we can't even move higher. Stalling way too much. I was hoping we just get the retrace and pop back up. Let's look at the higher time frames while we're waiting. 4-hour gap. We filled it. Came back up. Daily here for ES. If we can get through the daily, this is going to be like previous week lows. I think that's going to be very easy to take. Same thing with this. And this is the previous week low. So we just need to get confirmation and then this low is taken. Maybe even, this is like asking a lot, but it sounds so like outrageous that I'm looking that we could be going down here because that's like a 1,500 point move. What is that, like 5%? Yeah. Even that started like 5% just because we've been just grinding up all week. Wire trade similar to Lantos. We might just be taking similar trades, I guess. I don't know. You're in short. I mean, you're looking good right now. I think the Stalin is not that great. Likely gonna get stopped on this move. Was looking for a nice base set, but I don't think we'll get it today. It seems. He just already broke lower. Gonna be down probably like 2,000 today. But we'll go back in tomorrow and see what happens. Where's Trump talk? I think someone mentioned it. I have no idea. Yeah, we're driving down. I think it's a good stop. Very early stop. Let's see what happens here. We're driving down. That was like a break there. Let's see if we get something else. If not, that might be wrapping it up. You did early giveaway. We did Lucid Case earlier. Well, we're back to daily streaming. I think we're gonna be streaming every day except Friday. Friday I'm gonna be out, but we'll be back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If there's any other questions, I'm gonna be here. Once again, SPF for the marketplace I think is down for the day. We're gonna try to get it back tomorrow. We had like a few things that we need to fix first, and then yeah, it's gonna be more faster and everything. Is this the long attempt here? Still holding the 15-minute structure. We fill this time. Sweeped it. I'm assuming if we get above here, it's going to be able to push back up. You redeemed the Lucid account with my points on Sunday. Yeah, like I said, it's down. It's going to be probably back up tomorrow. Most likely in the morning. It's not like you're not going to get the count. It's just going to be delayed, slightly delayed. And then we have to restock too. I think we had a lot of redemptions lately after we did the reviews and referrals. I would be interested in longing if we can get like a nice impulse candle and not stall so much here. But let's give it a few more minutes here. What do you guys think? It's holding. If this one more attempt, it's literally gonna look something like this. This is already like a nice 1-1, slightly. Last time I went long, it went down. Tough for PM, to be honest here. Because I wanted longs to break out this high. And then for shorts, I wanted to get in before the drive lower. This is, I guess it's about timing. Because we could have scalped both sides and won. And hit break even on the runners. You entered long at 722. That you long based at the bottom. You should have said something, Johnny. I would have jumped in with you. Oh, you did? I should have taken it then. This looks good though. If you guys want to try a second long attempt, it's gonna look something like this. You're looking just for a retrace back inside. What was that, news candle? That just spiked it a little bit. Jeez, man. You gotta instantly hit break even if you were long earlier. Was it? Oh, it's not 3 p.m. Yeah, I think someone said Trump was speaking at 3. Well, I want to give one in right now. This is like this is like what I think it's gonna be like. Something like this. Probably my last time. I'm gonna do a small size, just that candle here. Trump holds a small business summit at the White House. Watch live. Yeah, it's almost 3 p.m. We're gonna wrap this up soon. I just want to see this plays out. It's gonna be smaller size. That wick was insane though. Just because we've been chopping around for so slow, and then we just got like a 30-point candle spike and came right back up. It's a 20-point stop right now. That lucid shirt, it is. I don't know if you guys see it. We got the package. We gotta represent. Got to represent. The summit is happening. I feel like the news, whatever they're gonna say, it's gonna spike us out before we, even if we're bullish. Our stop is way too tight. Because that was like already almost enough to take us out if we were to enter right there. But I think it's a bad day to go for long so far. Maybe if you got long in the morning, it was good because you could just ride the move back up. But PM, unless you long on the start of the PM, it's been mostly downside. This is like, first half was upside, second half was downside. See if we can get like, yeah, this is like a 40-point move. Good push so far. Let's see how far I can go. Need to get this as our TP1. It's moving. Really consider closing here. I'm gonna try to let this hold. If we can get a nice closure above 760, I think 780 is gonna hit very closely. We'll get like a breaker here too. Let's see if this confirms. If not, straight back to entry. Come on. We need a push. Push it. ES is like not moving, surprisingly. Breaker is nope, not yet. Already marked the breakers. What I'm doing is basically we have a low here, which we could actually do this low. This is fine too. Low, high, sweep, and a closure above. Everything from the open to the wick high, I'm just going to use in my breaker. So now with this closure, we return back down. We want to see this hold. Push up. We haven't got that close yet. It's like struggling right now just to even confirm. Look at ES. ES is wanting to turn. It's dying to turn already. There's like 6 1-minute wick highs right now. It's sick for ES. Let's stick around to see if we hit TP1, and then I'm probably gonna wrap this up. Another giveaway after we just did one? Come on now. Don't be greedy. We're gonna probably wrap this up in 5 minutes, regardless of what happens. Yeah, we're trying to trade. That's the main focus too. And I'm assuming, did we have the video play? Because We don't want to move. $3 p.m. It's already 3 p.m. I want to stick around for a few minutes if the meeting starts soon. Like, can we not have anything? Joining Let's Pray for the pump. I can imagine they'll say something bullish though, but you know what? I feel like Trump turns any bad thing to be bullish. He's like, we're winning the war, we're dominating them. They're literally begging to surrender. He'll be saying those headlines and like everyone's eating it up. Say what? What did he say? Oh, come on. Pump that shit. Pump that shit. Take 2 off. I had to do the run back. I'm glad I stuck around for that. I feel like it would have been disappointing if nothing happened, but something did happen. I have 1 left. I think break even should be good now. Basically we longed this and then got stopped for 20 points and then we longed again and it ran kind of past my target honestly a little bit. I didn't get it out. Oh, I got one at 87. I just put sell market. That was like kind of almost opposite a little bit. So yeah, let's just put this last one at kind of a little bit above. Just leave that hanging. You full ported on your 150k TBT 10k day. Is that pros or funded? That was a pretty good spike. Like with PM, very small range. This very good move. Whoa, what just happened? I thought I just saw a spike somewhere, but I don't know. Am I tripping? Where's the video? Nothing. Did we just spike higher or no? I don't know. I blinked and it just moved up and down. I need to check this again. No, maybe it was like a small move. It was a spike lower. Okay. Wait, did it spike to my break even? No, we had space. Yeah, so we have one at break even. I'm gonna just let this run. Most likely to see if we get like 820s. Donald Trump just assisted you on that long. Thank God, man. We did the giveaway already. We did two. With the lucid case would being one of them. Oh. I think what is this? It's like violin music. Or classical music. Where is he even hosting this? I'm gonna stick around for like a minute here and see. Any question, why are you risking so less on your personal live? I'm doing 3 contracts right now. Before I was doing like 5 or 6. just because my gut like hates along this up here right now, but I'm just day trading it. I'm not good with trading markets, to be honest. So when the market's like back to like a reasonable to me where I can be confident again, then I'll go back to like 5+ contracts, 5-10 contracts. But 3 is good right now. Like I'm just trading just to get a good feel with it. Once I get like once market returns and everything's normalized and I get a good run again, then we're gonna size up. I think it's like very similar to what Lanto does, but he does it more in a scalable way. Like he'll do like 5-10 contracts as a normal, and then if he's like good market additions and he's like loving the price action, he'll like do like 50 contracts, 70 contracts. It's like, how do you go from 10 to 50? He's like, well, I won already. I'm gonna try this one. If it fails, I'll return back down. But if it doesn't fail, I'm gonna do 50. Oh, it works again? I'll do 60. It works again? I'll do 100. Can this start? Has Lanto ever got trouble from props from sizing high? No. They actually like his size because they make him do money. Yeah, it's live. It's live. There's no point in sizing big on fun sim accounts because like there's already payout caps. So you like size 15 minis. Like, what are you gonna get out of that? You make like $100,000 in one trade. Well, there's a cap already. All I need is to see the start, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. His first sentence. He said, "Watch your tone." You can't even size that much with Apex anymore because they'll just they already have caps too. Has Lanto been removed from Apex? Everyone's like banned from Apex. It was a turning point. I dropped out of school like five years ago or maybe 6 years ago. To go full-time trading just because I was doing both simultaneously and I was doing decent already, and my passion wasn't in school anymore. So I didn't have debt. I was making some money. I was trading for like a year and a half while doing university school. And then, once I had a good mark, I decided to drop out. So no degree for me, guys. That's something. Put this to points. Wow. Is this points? Yeah, we're like 44 points on this. You think Apex will ever unban people? I feel like they will, only when they like reduce the caps even more. If their plan is to move people live right away, like then like it's a no-brainer. Like they don't need to like ban people anymore because no one's gonna milk. So like let's say the Desi took 1 million from them, they can unban him, and then the moment he does like one good trade, make it like $50,000, they would just move him live right away, just cut him off. I don't think there's gonna be another big payout anymore. So like, if that's the case, like there's no point in trading Apex, honestly, because they're expensive. 90% off with activation fee. We're still waiting for the live program. I'm so curious on how they do the live program. No one's kind of mad about being moved live, other than like they're doing it strategically, where like you even get your first payout, or not even right before your first payout they move you live. What people are mad about is like they don't have anything. They're in like a ghost town. People have been waiting for like a month, 2 months, no live. They're like, it's coming soon. You don't even know what the program is. You don't even know how much you're going to get. That's the issue there. At least with Tradeify, Lucid, TopStep even, like, you know the live policy from right there. If you have a huge buffer and you get pushed live, does that mean you'll lose the money you make? That's the thing. You don't know. They could literally implement a live program where they can only carry like $2,000 per account, and then you have like 10,000 per account. It's all forfeited. We literally don't know. If I was them, I would release the live program so people people can know. And then, you know, take your time to set up people live. Just let people know what they're gonna expect. You decorate your room. Oh, I didn't know you guys can see the mess. Let me just turn over here. It's like cleaner. We had it all spread out. The cleaner came and they just put everything in the corner. But yeah, I've been meaning to decorate it. Get a bookshelf and everything. Dude, I said I was gonna stay at the stream for like a few minutes, for like 20 minutes now. Trump is literally late by 20 minutes. That kind of looks like JD Vance right there. Does that look like JD Vance? No, never mind, never mind. When I zoomed in, it looked like a skinnier version of him. What's the one thing you don't like about Puerto Rico compared to Florida? I think I like Asian food, and they're very international food, honestly. Like, so like Korean, Japanese, all these other foods I like is not really existent here. There is good ones, like omakase is very good sushi in Puerto Rico, but like that's expensive. Like, just like casual. Can I get something like a ramen somewhere that's good? Or sushi. They have sushi here, but it's not good sushi. I've been eating the same thing every day though. Just been ordering burritos, which is pretty healthy. And then there's like a burrito bowl. It's two different places, just rotating. There's one like Mexican style, and there's one like it's like kind of white people, but it's like snack wraps or like burrito bowls that's fresh. I feel like you could open up like a nice ramen spot here and it'd do a good business. People would like eat that up. Something, even Korean. I haven't seen Korean food in here. Chinese food is there, but it's dookie. Okay, I might just close this out. Or I might just set the break even like very high. I can't. I was already gonna be done with this trade and shut off already. I have food coming. I just wanted to see the orange man for 1 minute. Hold. I have food that I want to eat. And I've been holding for 20 extra minutes. Past 3 p.m. This is only one contract anyways. We got a nice, though. It was like a 40-point spike, though. Very nice. Our stop was 20 points, yeah. So 2R. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh. Hello. Guys, that's my food already. I literally ordered like 20 minutes ago. They came really quick though. This is like the fastest one I ever received. They just made it in like 3 minutes and someone just picked it up. Yeah, hold the line. Let the trade. I'm ready to shut off for the day. Is that even fresh? It's called Go Fresh. Oh no! Look at Trump. Come on, let me. Did he start speaking? This spike. Wait. Let's see if spike 70. I'm gonna move this aggressively. Chat's gonna be wrong. Chat said I was gonna close it at 70s, 770s, but you guys said hold the line. I was like, okay, let's wait a little bit. Once we take out this high, I'm just gonna move this up. Was that spike not the meeting started? Because that was like a very random one then. If that's just normal. You guys want to watch Trump? How long is he gonna take though? This is too long. Alright. There we go. Moved it up to a 30-point green. The moment this gets stopped out, I'm gone. Which is only like 4 points away. I'm leaving myself a lot of room here to leave. Here we go. Say goodbye, guys. Stream's about to end any second now. Never mind. Now we gotta move it up one more. We gotta move up to the next candle now. Every low. Wow. Who are the 70s then? I'm literally asking to get stopped out so I can. My food is sitting outside too. Here we go. Okay, here we go, here we go. I'm moving this up so tight where I'm probably, there's like a 70% chance it'll just take me out here. I'll see you guys tomorrow in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those guys who ride momentum trail tight. Well, I already TP'd out. I mean, I was up a lot already. I'm assuming, I think I know what you're talking about, where they just enter and they just trail it very tight before even moving anything, but we're at like 40 something. There's only a reason for me to leave. Okay, we're going up to the 77s now. My food's like gonna get soggy at this point. Trump is 30 minutes late. Imagine that. I'm like, I want to watch with you guys. Trump said no. We're up almost 50 points so far. Yeah, how is this not taking my stop? Okay, see you guys later. 5, 4, 3. Oh, they're about to open the door too. Alright guys. Looks like we're about to wrap up. Bro. They changed ships to reveal the door. Yeah, I saw the black guy earlier. This is like actually so funny. Dude, my food gets soggy fast because it's like a snack wrap. I gotta eat that ASAP. Literally, I moved my stop from 40s to 50s to 60s to 70s to 80s. Now we're at 85, and it has not got taken out yet. This is what I want to happen every time I trail my stop, but it never works like this well. And when I want it, I'm literally begging it to hit it so I can wrap the stream up and have my food. It's not happening. This is trailing me out like 48 points, which is pretty good. Okay, there we go, guys. Here we go. Wrapping the stream up, boys. What's up? See, this is the spikes. Oh, there it is. Here, 2 points away. Literally 2 points away. I'm sitting up. Let's go. Wrap this up, guys. See you guys tomorrow. There we go. And there we go. See you guys tomorrow.